It has been a pretty mad week. Just been out basically trying to hunt frogs with my daughter Leyland and just having a total blast with the SCX24. My last 10.2 video I'd torn it down and got it all rebuilt and stuff like that. And I think I mentioned I was contemplating the Hobbywing Fusion, so I thought why not give it a whirl. It is a 2-in-1 brushless system and it's Hobbywing, so it's bound to be pretty reliable. I've never had any issues with any of my Hobbywing stuff yet. But in that is your motor and your ESC. So not only are you saving a lot of space by not having a big ESC in there, but you're also saving the weight of that ESC. I have here my SCX10.II, and it's literally just ready now to have this installed. I've always been a bit skeptical about these, with them being a 2-in-1 unit. I look at it as if one thing goes, the whole thing's gone. At least when they're separate units, if it's your ESC goes, it's your ESC that you replace, not your ESC and your motor. So that is the only downside, in my personal opinion. I took all the weight out of this truck, so it's nice and light, and 1800 kV should be more than plentiful for the SCX 10.2. So the Hobbywing Quick Run Fusion brushless system 2-in-1 unit, and it also comes with a program card. Shiny. So one program card, instruction manual, a little sticky pad probably for your power button, and you got a big waterproof power button there. Usual Hobbywing stickers, and I'm guessing this is to connect to your program card, which I do believe plugs in, yep, via the power button. But it's a nice looking unit. It's virtually the size of a normal can. This one's just bolted up with screws and stuff, magnetic in it. So there is not much difference in length, so I'm hoping that I'll just bolt straight into the 10.2 and away we go. So my mate Dave's going to probably start bashing his head off the wall now, because this is on XT60s and I'm still going to be using an XT60 to Dean's connector, and Dave gave me a load of XT60 connectors to change out all my batteries and ESCs. But at the end of the day, I am genuinely crap at soldering, and I hate soldering, and the last thing I want to do is go chopping everything and make a hash of the whole lot. So Dave, I apologise, but I'm still on Dean's, man. Still not swapped out. I will get there in the end though. It's very quiet, but there you got reverse and forwards. Right, so now we know it actually works. Let's get it in and then we can set it up on the go. I am just going to have to remove this old electronics ESC tray. I never actually used this part of the tray, so, and now there's no ESC to go in it. I don't think I'll ever need it, but it just doesn't fit with that in, whereas the standard can does. But it's somewhat enough in. Now the motor shaft does come up a little bit short. Now I can't say I noticed whether my old one did on my Castle, but it sits up against the spur there nice and comfortable, so we'll just get that in there. This is the real moment of truth. So we have steering. It looks like I'm gonna have to reverse my channels because they're running back to front now. So, no major issue. So, reverse. And there we go. Well, I'm happy with it so far. So, it's the case now. Put the spur cover on there and let's go play. All it needs now is its body. Now the front stinger, I originally got this for my SCX10.III kit, but I took another route with a front bumper. So in the previous video I said I removed the RC 4-wheel drive stubby bumper from this, and I've replaced it for the one I had on my 10.3 originally, and just chucked an LED light bar thingamabob on there. We cut the arches off, widened the wheelbase slightly with extended, I think I went with 8mm hubs on there, the hex hubs. Painted a door black, a yellow wing. If I turn it around, I have removed half of the rack. We got a Cherokee green door there, all the rust and everything in it. It's been backed ready to rust on top, so I have backed underneath with a yellow where it's gone through all the peeling in the paint from behind the Lexan. I did some little bull horns there. I need to find the top of my snorkel. Just meshed up a couple of windows, and I've also utilised my spare seat out of a Wraith, an MFU box out of a King or something, and one of Leanna's old Barbie Jeep dashboards. So that'll just get bolted onto the side plate in the Jeep, and I'm going to hot glue that under the actual body itself, just so I can have a driver in there and make it look a little more detailed. Apart from the interior, the truck is ready to go, but before we do that we just need to certify it and sign it off. Basically it's just a cheap £500 banger from scrapyard, just to take off roading for the day. I've just made it into just a piece of crap, just something cheap and cheerful. I can rip through mud, bash over rocks, and it really does not matter. So, sign it off. It's like I said, it's PDI check. And that, guys, is exactly what this is. It's a certified shitbox. And that is the theme I was going with, by ripping the arches off, just totally taking loads of stuff off and just keeping it as like a basic truck that you would find or buy for a few £100 from a scrapyard that may last you 6 hours in the real world. So, you know, you can see how much it's been repaired before. They couldn't get a blue door to match because obviously this was custom VXR blue, so they had to get a green Cherokee door. And like I say, on the other side, you know, we got yellow wings, black doors, different coloured door handles, and it is what it is. A shitbox. So now to take it out and play. So yeah, it's definitely going to need setting up via the app or the program card. Could do with a little bit more when travelling backwards and stuff, and just letting a little bit off the drag brake, because it just stops on a dime. So I've literally just dialed it up a bit on the throttle trim, so I'll just leave that there. I am no longer in control of this vehicle. But the torque is just purely amazing, just like my Hobbywing axe. And for this being light, it's perfect. As I said earlier, just gonna want some parameters setting and stuff, but it's just unbelievably powerful.